you could grow that. Yo, you can grow those. I'm gonna grow those this year, so stay tuned to that. But chickens are coming this summer or spring. I'm so not sure if you can see that snow, but it's coming down. So what better time than to start our seeds? Because if you're like me, you need that vitamin D, even if it's in your imagination. So let's go talk about all the seeds. Friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brooke and this is Seeds to Sanctuary, and in today's upload I am going to show you my seed haul. I get my seeds from about 4 different places. I get my seeds from Lowe's or Home Depot. I also get mine from Dollar Tree because they're 4 for $1. You can't beat that. And I also get my seeds from Baker's Creek. So my Baker's Creek order isn't in just yet, but it will be. So I will show you those. I'm going to put my order up so I can show you each one that I got and talk about them. But when they come in the mail, of course, I'm going to show you the package because that's the best part. So this is my seed bag. Ginormous, right? We're going to start off with Dollar Tree seeds first. But I wanted to show you that they have these eco pods. They dissolve. You can put your starter right into the ground with these and you don't have to fuss about pulling anything up. I use their traditional and these, but these are only $1.25 for 10 pots. Go to your Dollar Tree. My Lowe's packet. I did order some off of Amazon this year and I was gifted some. So I'll tell you about those ones as well. But let's start with this pile of glorious seeds and one more seed pack starter. Okay, so a lot of the flowers that I got, or seeds that I got from Dollar Tree are flowers. So I got zinnias. Zinnias are super, super easy to grow. I did not even start them in any cell pods or anything last year. I literally just put the seed in the ground and watered it and let God and nature do its thing, and beautiful flowers popped up. I will for sure put a video or a picture of the flowers that I got. So for $1.25, I believe this package, no, I think it was $1. I'm not sure, but I know the smaller ones are 4 for $1. The reason why I'm not sure is because the price hike of 25 cents at Dollar Tree. It does break my heart a little bit that I get one less thing in a $5 bill, but it could be a lot worse. It could be like eggs right now. But chickens are coming this summer or spring. I'm so excited. Yay! I'm gonna be a chicken mama. I'm gonna be a chicken mama. Okay, enough about chickens. So I have zinnias, and then I got a pretty wildflower packet. That's good for birds and butterflies. I figured that I'd put this up in front. I'm in order. I got marigolds. That's a really very easy flower that I found to grow. Cosmos. Oh, the cosmos that I grew last year from Dollar Tree were absolutely gorgeous. They did not have the pretty pink blend this year, so I did order some of those off of Baker's Creek. But this beautiful yellow and red and orange mix, it's just going to be so gorgeous outside. I also got bachelor buttons. They're this really pretty, light, delicate, fluffy little flower. And not exactly sure why they call them bachelor's button. I'm going to do a little Googling and I'll put that right up here for you guys to have that information. I got some African daisies. I just think these are really pretty as a centerpiece on your table, and you can clip them and they just keep coming back. Most of these flowers that I do have I'm a fan of the clip, and they keep growing and getting bigger. So yes, and sunflowers. We love sunflowers. So I got a lot of just the mammoth sunflowers. Also, because I am going to be having chickens, like I just said, woohoo, this will help with my feed cost. As many seeds as I can harvest, I can feed to my chickens. We got some dwarf marigolds, and then we got those paper flowers. I just think they're really cool. I grew them for the first time last year, and these ones are a little bit more temperamental, but they're a really fun flower. They bring lots of pollinators. I got some beautiful Californian poppies. And then just another little wildflower packets. They're the cottage garden mix. I just thought, let's love on some more bees and birds and butterflies this year. Last year, I had so much wildlife. I had birds galore and bees, all different kinds that I hadn't normally seen. And I had hummingbirds. I have a picture of those. I had lots of, what are those called? Not grasshopper. I did have grasshoppers. Praying mantises, which they're good for the garden. Not Japanese beetles. I had way too many of those last year. I think I was over the honeymoon phase of the gardening, and they say after a few years, pardon me, they say after a few years of gardening, your first one is fabulous because the pest or control is a lot down. They haven't found your garden, your oasis yet, because it's your oasis, but it's also their oasis because they have everything that they can imagine to snack on in your backyard. And I think over the past 5 years, I've just added so much and brought so much life and permaculture into my rental backyard that it's beautiful going out there. It is truly my sanctuary. I love it. Okay, now where did I leave off? Cottage. Okay, we did that one, and we did the marigolds. And then I did get some cayenne long peppers. I got some serranos because I want to make more hot sauces. Lots more zinnias. Like I said, I cannot have enough zinnias. You'll see more zinnias as we go. But I figured 4 for $1. Shoot, sign me up. Let's get some more. And then crookneck squash. I have some Hungarian yellow. I bought lots of carrot seeds because last year I accidentally bought the half long. And personally, could be a controversial. Lord, I couldn't get that out of my mouth. Could be controversial, but I think those short carrots are such a waste of space. Like, give me a good, juicy, big, long carrots. That's what we're aiming for this year. They were still delicious nonetheless, but I could have put a lot more in my freezer if I wouldn't have planted the little fingers. I just got the muncher cucumber. My favorite cucumber is the English cucumber or the Armenian long, which I have seeds coming up for that. Just your good old Detroit beet. A large cherry tomato. I got some beefsteak and some Roma. Good old zucchini. Make sure that you like zucchini, because if you plant one plant and your family it's not their favorite yet, or you haven't learned how to cook it in the way that they prefer, or they just don't like it. You only need 1 or 2 plants you will get a ton. I've never had a problem with squash, but we don't really have the slugs and squash bug problem here. So I am grateful for that. I got some more oregano seeds, some more lavender, some French breakfast radishes, and then your iceberg lettuce, your rapid lettuce, dwarf kale, blue kale, and then spinach. I love spinach. I could eat spinach every day. I love it so much. I cannot believe that I used to find it disgusting as a kid, but yeah, we do change after a while, right? Okay, so that is my Dollar Tree haul. We're gonna start now. We're gonna go to our Lowe's. Don't forget to refresh. Without thinking twice. And I knew it would catch learning to love water. Anybody else with me? Okay, so this is my Lowe's haul. Tips from my perspective of gardening. I got all excited when I started gardening, and then I found the whole homesteading community on YouTube and the gardening community, and I saw all of these fun things to grow, and I just absolutely had to do it. So I bought tomatillos and different kinds of eggplants, and you name it, I grew it. And we don't necessarily like some of that stuff. This might bum some of you, but we are not exactly that fond of tomatillos or eggplant. Yeah, I know, and I've tried it in several different ways. I gave it a good old effort. It's just not for us. I'm happy to know that I can grow it, just in case it's ever a necessity or I need to, but I will be doing that this year. I will be growing an abundance of food, but the food that we love to eat and that is good for canning and freezing and dehydrating, and also for beauty, lots of flowers. Yeah, you have to love what you're growing, or I don't know. I just think you should love what you're growing. Either for the beauty part of it, for the knowledge part of it, or the production. It's getting you the food that you need and the bounty that you need. I only have so much space, and I need to max it out as much as I can. And so this year there will be a few new things, but not as many, because I really need my garden amped up a little bit more this year. And I need to grow way more tomatoes, way more onions, way more celery, way more pumpkins and stuff like that. So let's go. So I got some strawberry seeds, which I'm going to be starting these soon, so that way they'll be mature plants when I put them outside, and that way I will get a good harvest from them. I did get some really pretty ornamental corn. I got this really pretty Black-Eyed Susan vine because I am all about the flowers this year. When I saw I always had flowers, okay, but like nothing like I had last year. And I started 99.9% of them myself from seed. And my garden I just loved it even more. I just loved it. Plant some flowers with your veggies. Okay, and then next up is our corn. So I got a white corn because we absolutely love corn, any kind of corn really, but these are our favorites. So I got a nice white corn, and then the peaches and cream hybrid, and the stalks are really tall, and I usually get 2 ears per stalk. Last year I even got 3 on some of them, so this works really well. They grow, they're super yummy. This is something new that I'm growing this year, but this is something that is a staple in my pantry. And yeah, we got our black bean, and we have pinto beans. I still need to get the red kidney beans, so that will be on my list. There's only a few more seed packets that I need to get, but I'm super excited about growing these this year because I know it's something that we'll eat. Okay, I guess next up will be our tomatoes. So I got the Brandywine pink tomato. It's supposed to be a good size tomato, up to a pound. And I don't know, it looks delicious. I never was a fan of tomatoes until I started gardening myself. And then you taste a nice fresh tomato after the sun has just brought out all the sugars to it, and it literally makes your mouth water. It's so delicious. I got this really pretty yellow Jubilee, almost orange tomato. I got the Jelly Bean hybrid tomato. This is called a Black Kim. Okay, I'm dying right now, friends. Look at this. I called it the Black Kim. It's a black creme. It's gonna be delicious nonetheless. Go get you some tomato seeds. And this is a really good producer. It produces about 12-ounce tomatoes, and it's a Russian tomato. So I know that it should do good in my area because we have similar things going on, you know. And then I got the Boxcar Willie tomato because it's a good pounder. I'm looking for stuff to make their sauces and salsas and stuff out of. And then spaghetti squash. I did get colorful carrots. And then I got a mixture of sunflowers. It's a berry mixture. I grew these last year and the year before, and they do the multi-stalked. So you're gonna get multiple sunflowers on each stalk, and they're so pretty. They're so pretty. And then this is called a blanket flower. I have never grown this, but come on, look how beautiful that is. And then I did get a mild jalapeno because the jalapenos that I grew last year, girl, I couldn't even take a bite. They were so hot. They were hot. And then our burpless cucumbers, I got the Armenian and the spring burpless. And then just some more cilantro and parsley, and that will sum up my Lowe's. Happy Friday, by the way, y'all. It's almost the weekend. I hope you guys have lots of fun plans, and if you don't and you just sit on your rear and relax, I hope you enjoy doing that too. I hope I get some of that time just to, you know, sit down and relax. I have been doing a secret little update to the kitchen. I'll give you a full tour when it's done. I ran out of contact paper to put on the backsplash, so I'm waiting on good old Amazon to deliver it. Okay, and then for my Baker's Creek order, I got some Aster Blue. I got a Queen Lime Zinnia. They just look so limey and beautiful. I can't wait to see how those look in the garden. I also got the really tiny little spoon tomatoes because, I don't know, they just look so adorable. I want to try them. And then they're gonna give me a free seed packets. I got the Kellogg's breakfast tomato because it just looks gorgeous. Like, and look how hunky that looks. And then I got the chocolate pear tomato, the Sart Rolasi tomato. Hope I didn't kill that. The Hungarian heart tomato, King of the North pepper, because I've been successful growing bell peppers, but they never get really big. And I just think that's because of our zone. And so I was really looking for some bell pepperish types that get really big. Now last year I grew Italian frying peppers, and I'm going to be doing that again, but I saved the seeds for all the stuff that I grew last year, so I didn't have to repurchase. But the plant literally was this tall. Like, I'm gonna stand up here for you. It was this tall. I was so sad when the season was over because it was still trying to produce. So that one for sure is going back. And they said that the, where was I at? The King of the North Pepper will do that. They said the King of the North Pepper will be a good producer. So let's hope those reviews don't let me down. Okay. And then I got the brown pepper jalapeno. Just looked really interesting, and we love jalapenos. The ones that I got last year, that I grew last year, they were so spicy though. So I was trying to find some that might be a tad bit milder, the kind that you tend to get to in a restaurant. Yeah, that's really not gonna set your whole soul on fire. I mean, it was hot. Yellow monster pepper, and that one's supposed to be a really heavy yielding one as well. So I'm super excited about that. I got the Cabanelli sweet pepper. Oh, I got the glass gem popping corn. I'm really, really excited about that. Look how beautiful. Doesn't that look beautiful? And, oh, baby corns. You know, the Asian, when you go to the Chinese restaurant or something like that, and they have those little baby corns. Did you know you could grow that? Yo, you can grow those. I'm gonna grow those this year, so stay tuned to that. I did get mini corn, blue popcorn, and I got the loofah. I have been wanting to grow this loofah. And so I have a long chicken wired fence that I have going to my property because it is rental. So everything we've done is temporary, so we can take it with us and leave nothing for our landlord because he is not the best. It takes him years to fix anything, but we are grateful for a roof over our head, and you know, we're just gonna save them coins and keep hustling, and hopefully next year we'll be in the position to finally, hopefully in my 40s, I will finally own my own piece of heaven on this beautiful earth. Okay. And then I got the toothache medicine. I did grow those last year. It's a really cute flower. My seeds got kind of destroyed though, so I had to buy some more. And then peanuts, because Elijah, when Jif peanut butter was off the shelves, it was a huge disaster. And so he was like, Mama, you can grow anything. And I was like, well, baby, I can't grow anything. And he goes, well, can you grow peanuts? And I was like, I don't know, let me see. And so I just Googled it up. I'm like, oh yes, peanuts, we can grow peanuts here in Ohio. So we're gonna try our very best. I have tons and tons of my other seeds, but I will make that into a separate video. I did want to show you the ones that were bought and given to me. Okay, so I love these. Let's make sure that camera is still pointing at me and not over there. Okay, so I love these Oregon sugar snap pea pods, sugar pods. Now, a fresh pea that you've shucked yourself is delicious, but it is time consuming. These, you grow them, take them off the plants and freeze them up and put them in everything, and they are delicious. So thank you so much for sending me these. I really appreciate it. Also, another heirloom, our watermelon. I'm super excited to try to grow those. And then butternut squash will be my first time growing it this year. Oh, wait a minute. There's a seed that I didn't tell you about. I forgot to tell you about the artichokes. I'm growing artichokes this year. We're going back to the Lowe's bag. Please forgive me. And this Coco Zell squash. It just looks really yummy, and I like squash. But here it is. Okay, so I got a sugar pie because pumpkin pie is probably one of my kids' favorite desserts. If that sounds crazy or not, they love it. And then I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of seeds of all those. I call them the fancy pumpkins. The pumpkins that, you know, I don't know, they look weird, the shapes are off. I figure for $2, they're going to give me a sample of each one of these on the packets, and yes, we're going to try it this way. We might not get abundance of all of these because I'm sure there's only 1 or 2 seeds per each one in here. But it will be fun to grow something new, and I can always, if I like it, I really like this sampler packet, because if I like all or some of the pumpkins, I can, you know, look up those seeds individually and buy them for next year, or I'll have saved them, because, you know, I'm always harping at you guys to save your seeds or your eggshells or compost or something. So anyway, I have to go get to the gym and go to Sam's Club. My husband's out of his favorite beverage, and so we're breaking the no spend rule a little bit this month, but we haven't bought groceries like that, like things to prepare food, you know, to prepare your meal, you know. So anyway, I'm done gabbing. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had fun seeing all these seeds, and when the Baker Creek one comes in, I'll go show you those. And I will make sure that I put photos up with all of this stuff in the editing process. But I want to give a shout out to a few subscribers. Just thank you so much for all of your lovely comments and just helping me thrive, because you showing up every week, being here as my friends, helps motivate me in so many different ways. So HG, Heidi, thank you so much for always coming around and watching my shows. Thank you, Carlene. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, I have a few more. 1 second. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Chick. Thank you, Everyday Candace. Thank you, Faber's Wife. Thank you, Jamie's Country Living. Thank you, Mary Beth. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Donna DeLong. Thank you, Gigi. Oh, Gigi, thank you so much. Rebecca, you're awesome. Thank you for showing up. And Tammy, I really hope all is well with you. Okay, sorry, I ran out of space. Thank you. And where did I leave off at, friends? I'm sorry. Okay, Tammy, just checking in on you, honey. If you're watching these still, leave me a little comment, because I do truly care about every single one of you. Let me know that you're all right. I just want to thank you to all of the new faces that are here. Welcome and welcome aboard, and thank you. I am so blessed by every single one of you every single day. So if no one has told you today, you are valuable and you are loved. Bye for now, friends. I'll see you when Baker Creek shows up at my door.